Redbox went out of business. But what is this? Redbox Plus? Check that out. That's weird. Redbox Plus, is that like a portable bathroom rental service or something? I don't know. It's like a dumpster with a porta potty attached. Anyways, that's pretty crazy right there. Hey, Sammy Jacks. Tonight, I am at a place called Countryside Mall. May not be a dead mall completely, but it's on its way there. Congratulations. This is like a dead mall wellness check. I'm parked at the Sears right here, which I used to have an office inside there for a very short period of time. I'm going to walk by there real quick. The roof of the garden department looks like it's either fallen down or been torn down. So I'm going to show you that. In 2016, a hurricane did damage it. So I imagine the hurricanes last year probably just tore that sucker right off of there. Let's go for a walk. This is the Sears here and the garden department right there. See, I used to have a roof on there like until probably last year when the storms came through. But this was the Sears. Actually had an office straight through these doors here. They had like a hub where they had employee offices and stuff and HR. I had an office in there for a little bit. But as of right now, nothing is here. But that Redbox dumpster is in the parking lot here, and I think that's really bizarre. There's absolutely nothing going on inside here, but look at the garden center roof. It's just all torn up. And this looks just like it was left. So sad and crazy. There's absolutely nothing going on. I don't know if you can see anything, but it's sad. God, that just breaks my heart. Anyway, so this is the merchandise pickup area here. There's been talk of this getting torn down for a Target store. They're going to put a Raising Cane's in the parking lot, all types of stuff, but as of 2025, nothing has happened. Also, they were going to rent out the top floor to a thing called Land's End, which used to be owned by Sears, which is now still owned by Eddie Lampert, and it's just sitting there dead. They do have cameras on top, but, well, that's a really loud ambulance. I doubt they work. But somebody told me that this is a dead mall, and I should come down here and record it. I'm not sure if it is a dead mall or not. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if it's dead or alive, but oh, check this out. If you're ever in the parking lot and need security, probably just drive right over here and knock on their door. Pretty crazy. So I made a video here about 5 years ago, and palm trees look good. It had signs up that said Westfield, Shopping Town, Countryside. And the mall was built in the late 70s, but that big Dillard's over there was a Gaffer's. I think it was a Maison Blanche. This one was a Maison Blanche. The one at Clearwater Mall was a Gaffer's. This was a Maison Blanche. Before that, it was something else I can't remember. But this little store right here, the first store we're walking up to, it's like a little bounce castle place. It used to be Josse Bank, but before that, way before that, it was a place called Aladdin's Castle. And that was right here, and you could enter through the inside and outside, which is why there's a door right here. You used to be able to get in there and go to Aladdin's Castle. And it looks like there's more doors here too. All right. Wow, check this out. It is a dead mall. The doors are locked. Great. It says it's open till 9 p.m. 8 p.m. Oh, this door's open. All right, here we are. Coming soon. Launch Family Entertainment. So this was supposed to become another place, and it never opened, but now it looks like it's going to become something different. And over here, oh, this little bounce place is closed. And then here's a directory. See, it looks pretty healthily full. I mean, there's a lot of stores on here. That was Dillard's. Downstairs, that was Sears. Downstairs is Sears, Whole Foods Market. It looks like there's a lot of stores here. Okay, there's a dead store. Countryside's Closet. Nothing there. Another closed store here. Oh, they're playing music in the background. Lens Crafters. This place has been here forever. The movie theater's right here. That place is busy. On the left, there's a new movie theater, a couple years old. And Sears on the very back wall here, completely closed up. Rack room shoes. So not too bad. And then over here, there's a couple more closed stores where it says Rack room shoes, and there's a store right next to it. I mean, it doesn't feel like a dead mall, but it feels like a mall that's on its way out so far. Maybe they can breathe some life into it. I don't know. Seen on TV store here. That's pretty cool. I want to build a bear workshop. So this Launch Family Entertainment Center, it was going to be, God, it's the place that bought GameWorks in Ybor City. I don't know what it's called, but that's the place that was going to come here. Now it looks like something different is going to go there. The Zoomies. And this is weird too, because like this is not closed yet. Oh, the other door is open, but this door is shut. And calendars are 75% off right now, and plush is also 50% off. You know what's weird? I saw one of these at the Seminole Town Center Mall. Looks the exact same. I wonder if this is from there. Probably not. So that's a calendar store. Used to be New York and Company. And then the Loft, which is also closed super early. A lot of stuff is closed early here. Like I think everything is running on kind of reduced hours here. Another closed store. All right, loud music in the background. I may have to add some little background music to hide that. There's a Soma. That used to be like an Apple store, but it was like a fake Apple store. And then there was a Coach store here, which is now a Sleep Number. What else we got here? Okay, some bubble gum. I don't know. This candy's probably fresher than the other mall. Fine jewelry and piercings. No more. And then, right, so from here, you can see like there's a ice skating rink on the bottom. There's a Macy's in the background and Diamond Store. Pretty nice. Can't remember the name of the other store. Oh, that store right there where it says AB2B Boutique in the distance. That was the Disney store not long ago. Starbucks run. It doesn't look too bad here. But, I mean, there's definitely a lot of empty places. So as we go this way, and the only reason I know so much about this mall is because I grew up here. All right, right here. I don't know. This was Tavana, the Starbucks place. They bought the tea place. This was Tavana. Oh, got some cool backpacks in there. And then right here, I don't know what this is. The B12 store. No appointment necessary. Well, it's closed. Then as we go over here, the mall looks pretty good. I mean, I don't see any holes in the ceiling. Nice seating areas. Looks super good. And Dillard's across the street. Yeah, like everybody's leaving, and it's the mall's not closed yet. We've got a while before it's closed. And then American Eagle says it is temporarily closed for renovation, so that's good. They're going to reopen that. And then what do we got here? We got a mattress store. Always makes me wonder why there's mattress stores in the mall. There used to be a 24-hour mattress store across the street, and that closed. Oh, GameStop. GameStop is a cool place. And then as we waltz over here, we've got Yankee Candle. And our ceiling's really good in here. It's not that dead. I mean, it's dead, but it's, I don't know. Can't quite explain it. It's not here, it's not there. There is a big Forever 21, which is closing. Forever 21 actually used to be on the other side here. I'll show you in a second. I had a friend that worked there. Alright, so here's Tram Sports. And then the food court looks pretty decent. I'll show you over there in a second. Okay, so here's Forever 21. And there used to be a big Forever 21 across here. This is Forever 21 right now. So this is soon going to be Forever 21 closed. I haven't been in there in 20 years. I'm not 21 anymore. Everything must go. That is sad. But the food court doesn't look too bad. Chick-fil-A was at the end here. It's now gone. There was another store on the right here. And that is gone, and they got one of these cotton candy machines. How much is this? God, I'm so tempted to do this, but it doesn't say how much it is. Click to buy. Well, how much are we talking about here? Wow, this is like really slow. It's got to be running Windows 3.1 or something. $8. I think I'm pretty good. It's even getting ready to like make some cotton candy. Anyways, Chick-fil-A was at the end here. This was a Chinese restaurant behind it. And then Taco Bell was in the corner. Actually, not a lot of restaurants. And this right here was also a restaurant at one time too. And they had a TCBY yogurt and a Haagen-Dazs here as well, right in this little corner. So this is the top floor. And then we're gonna go down the escalator. Oh, there was an Orange Julius down here too, but that is now looking closed. I can't believe Forever 21 is forever going bye-bye. That's crazy. I don't think people shop like they used to. Forever 21 is still open. It's like open for 10 more minutes probably. It's like definitely closing. And then here's JCPenney. And they're in their own separate world of hurt. Oh, this carpet is really nice. It's like brand new carpet. Yeah, they're getting ready to close. Down the escalator. We got a little smoke shop, Smokeology. And down the escalator we go. There's some cool old pictures over there. Mass Brothers. An old fire truck. The beach. And a brick building. That's pretty cool, but this is really neat. So this is the management office right here. If you want to rent a little stall here. But look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this? The flower shop. This is really cool. How much is this? People actually use this. Looks like it says like number 8. Number 8 is $55. Wow. What about this one? This is number 4. Number 4 is $60. That's pretty cool. If you want to get flowers for someone, you don't want to talk to people, just go there. Little Coke machine. You know, it's dead, but it's not. It's not like totally dead. Market in the mall. That's new. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, over here definitely looks like a different story. There's a lot of closed down stores here. Market in the mall looks like a flea market-y store. You walk over, come down here, Hallmark store, and then we got, what is this, Lids? Lids, what does it say, locker room. There used to be an embroidery guy in here that would like embroider, oh, they do it in there, okay. I need to get a hat embroidered, that's what I was saying. Spencer's, not sure what this is, it is closed. And then as we go down here, more closed stores. Toy chest. So I'm not going to say it's a dead mall, but it's definitely for sure a dying mall. Then this thing right here, closed. But I feel like that was open pretty recently and they sold purses, but I can't remember what it was. But like everything down here is like shut. Oh, that little toy store used to be Journeys. Wow, like everything in this little quadrant is successfully closed. What's this thing at the end here? Another closed store. Then Hollywood Nails, that's open. And then they have an urgent care. I don't know, I don't like those urgent care places. They got a little photo booth here too. Yeah, so last year I was bit by a dog. And it cost me like $3,000 to go to one of those urgent care places. And I had insurance, and I was like, what? Why is it so much? But, I don't know, that just seemed crazy to me that it was so much money. I don't know. Not like Journeys moved to a smaller location over here. I mean, it's okay here. It's not like empty, but definitely on its way out. Permanent jewelry, what? A gold or silver chain that's fit and welded together. Oh yeah, I'd be scared of that. Sell expert. Crystals, Crocs. They have a Crocs store in here. Little PacSun on my right. And then here's a couple more closed stores. I used to be Best Buy Mobile right there. And there was a, I can't remember, the boutique place that sold video games. I can't remember. I wish I could remember, but I can't remember. K Jewelers. K Jewelers looks empty. Oh, it's not though. And then, where am I going from here? So there's Macy's. Used to be Burnt Ines. And they have like the little backstage place in there. It's, I don't know, kind of not so nice. This store right here was Spencer's. The original Spencer's in this mall was right here for years. Like from like the beginning until like 10 years ago. Let's see the carpet. I think that's the original Spencer's carpet. I can't remember much, but pretty sure it is. And then they've got a place that sells pavers in the mall. And then in Zales. See, right now the mall looks deader than it really is because it's, I think it's closing time here at the Countryside Mall. And there was a mall a little bit south of here called Clearwater Mall, and that mall actually closed like the early 2000s and became a outdoor power center, as they call it, I believe. Pretty sure it's the right terminology. And Brookstone right here is now the Rug Gallery. They have a permanent makeup studio, which is kind of bizarre. Closed store over here. I think this was the Limited at one point in time. And then they've got a pile of these things right here. I'm not sure what these are called, but I would like one for my birthday. Look at that, aren't they cute? Maybe not so cute, but they're kind of cute. Oh look, I want the baby elephant one right there. Look at that. How much are these? $5 for 5 minutes. $10 for 50 minutes, so you could do like 40 minutes for $20. I totally do that on the baby elephant right there. I like that. All right, they've got a place called Luggage Choice. Crystals. Bliss Jewelry. I cannot tell what is closed and what is open anymore. But Furniture Distribution Center, they got like a little baby furniture store. Finish Line. Ooh, what's this? Art Wave. See, that's a closed down store on the corner here that they're trying to disguise. That's what they used to do at Sunshine Mall down in Clearwater before they shut down completely. They'd paint murals on the stores. Currency Exchange. Oh, they got a lot of closed down stores down this way, and this is bad because this is where the new restaurants are. This Relax and Recharge was actually a Hero's sushi restaurant. It was really nice. They just opened it like 5-6 years ago and it's gone. And then let's just say another mural over the sign there. And then Cookies and Treats. Not sure what that is. But this Bacon Street Diner down here. This was actually a bar. Somebody took me there, bought me a bunch of drinks one night. Closed down store in the end. And I'm going back to my car. This whole place is like closed. Well, right now it is. It's like crazy how much stuff is closed here. Huh. On Point Sneakers. That looks like a family-owned type store. Alright, I am now successfully inside my car. Taking off my microphone. I don't need a microphone on right now. But back inside my car, and I'm going to take you for a walk. Not a walk, I'm going to take you for a drive around the mall. Just so you can see, like, the space here. City of Clearwater also released a video. I think it was City of Clearwater where they said this could be redeveloped soon. And, like, multi-family housing and all types of stuff, shopping, offices, whatever, all in one place. But we'll see. I don't know. It is becoming a dead mall. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Alright, I am in the Sears parking lot. I'm going to show you. I'm going to drive up to Sears in a second. Let me lower this a little bit so you can see more of what I'm seeing. Okay, I think you can see it now. Alright, so this was the Sears here. No longer the Sears. And then, yeah, there's a lot of talk, like, happened that this is going to become something someday. I don't think it's going to. I mean, it's got a Whole Foods downstairs. I can't see what they could possibly do there right now. In part of a old Sears store. The Sears Auto Center became something cool. That is now a Nordstrom rack. Well, it's cool if you can afford it. I mean, a pair of shoes in there, it's like $200 still, so it's expensive. This red box is crazy. Like, I want to know more about this. It's got a bathroom. Maybe that's to hold the sewage. I'm not sure. I've never seen it before. And here we're going to swing a left. You see Nordstrom on the right. Here we go. This parking lot's bumpy. A lot of empty space up here in the former Sears, and this was owned by Seritage, as Eddie Lampert liked to say. Seritage. I always call it Seritage. Looks like Seritage of paper. Seritage was the like the spin-off company Eddie Lampert created to put all the the Sears portfolio of properties that were taken away from Sears and given to Seritage. But I don't think that even exists anymore. This is Whole Foods now downstairs here. This was actually the women's department of Sears. It's like crazy, like you can barely tell it was a Sears. But then when you get to the other corner, you're like, oh, that's totally a Sears. Wow, this autofocus is not focused. Alright, we are at a stop sign. I'm going to swing a left here. And this, you can totally tell, was a Sears. It's got like a grand entrance right here. Check this out. It's like so sad and lonely. But they were going to build, they had some plans at first to build some kind of like hallway through there and have a Land's End store and a bunch of other stuff. And some random stores, like make it part of the mall. And they never did that. They just never did a lot of things with that. There's a weird sound coming from down there. So it's like a compactor or a chainsaw. Right here we have, I can't remember the name. It's a really popular, like Chinese restaurant. I'm gonna go left here. Okay, that's BJ's Brewhouse. I didn't know they had one of those here. Oh, P.F. Chang's. So BJ's Brewhouse, that's pretty good. But this place was always packed. It doesn't look that busy right now. And then, as we swing the corner here, Love is a Battlefield is playing. It's a great song. And then we go down here. You can see there's like a Red Robin in the corner. But like there was a pizza place here. I can't remember if it was Grimaldi. Same place it was in Brooklyn. All closed. And then got a family here on the left. Say hello, family. Hello, family. And then Bacon Street Diner replaced Bar Louie. Bar Louie was really good. I had a friend that took me there one night, and I got a lot of drinks, and I'm not even sure how I got home. Macy's right here. This place looks pretty in the dark. Definitely in a lot better shape than some other malls. I don't know if it's a dead mall per se yet, but it's definitely a dying mall. And I was here 5 years ago. Does it look the same or better than 5 years ago? I'm going to say it looks a little worse. Just a little bit worse. And now I have to sneeze. Today's video is brought to you by Sneeze. I don't have to sneeze anymore. Okay, good. Alright, and then Macy's. Kind of sad looking. That Macy's was a Moss Brothers originally. And then became a Burt Hines. And then became what it is now. Alright, then up the hill here we have a Cheesecake Factory in the distance. JCPenney. I remember the catalog department actually used to be up here on the left. And, I don't know, that's all kind of closed and sad looking now, too. You see, the parking lot's not in terrible shape. It's not as bad as other dead malls, but it's definitely... malls are hurting. This sky looks really pretty. I don't know if you can see what I can see on the camera, but my goodness, this sky looks really, really pretty. I think we have some food court workers here. Pretty sure we do. And then JCPenney on the left right here. This is a catalog department. You can see where the catalog pickup was walled over right there. There's a bunch of windows there, and you can pick up your stuff from the catalog. And then the old JCPenney Auto Center, which is still kind of here. It's now Tires Plus. I went here one time and I got my tires rotated. And crazy thing. So this was the JCPenney Auto Center right here. But they took my car, and this guy asked me out on a date. And he's like, "Oh, I'd like to date you." And this is about 10 years ago. And I said no. Which I don't want to say that's a mistake. But it was a mistake because he, on purpose, over-tightened the bolts on my car so that the wheels wouldn't come off again. So the next time I got the tires rotated, the tires were permanently mounted to my, and I can only exit here, so I'm going to back up. The tires were permanently mounted to my Volvo convertible, which kind of sucked. And I told the regional manager of Tires Plus, they got it fixed. They paid for it. They took care of it, but what a nightmare. It's just somebody at an auto place says, "Hey, would you like to go into that?" You just get your car back first, say no later. Because that sucked. And then in the background here, we have the exciting, I guess this is Crunch Fitness over here, and it's pretty busy. Like, it's decently busy. I don't know if you can tell, but this was actually, at one time, an AMC movie theater. It was like an AMC 6 movie theater. Check this out. I'll see if you can get a good view of this, but it still has that kind of old movie theater look. And now it's a Crunch Fitness. Anyways, that was exciting. This parking lot is packed over here. Really packed. I'm going to pull up under here real quick. It's nice and bright, and I'm going to say goodbye to you. Alright guys, it's Sammy Jacks. That is it for today's video. Kind of like a dead mall wellness check. There's a lot of people sitting in their cars out here. It's kind of weird. And they're staring at me. Anyways, I'm not on a cell phone. It's a camera. I'll talk to you all later. Don't die unless you have to. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, with a camera in front of my... You can't be like, "Oh, I'm FaceTiming." There's actually a camera, so it's like, eh. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Don't die unless you have to. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye-bye.